Welcome to Review Slate. I'm Tritam Chu, and today we're talking about The Boy. Now, The Boy is a horror thriller starring the girl from The Walking Dead and the guy from Hellboy. So the movie starts out with Greta Evans, aka Lauren Cohan, arriving at a huge mansion to take a babysitting job from this old couple. She then learns that the kid is actually a puppet. So throughout the entire movie, she has to take care of this doll while following very strict rules, which obviously she doesn't. And that's when the creepy stuff starts to happen. Now, I really enjoyed this movie. It isn't much of a horror as it is a thriller. The suspense builds up very nicely. Some movies out there are all scared. You gotta give your audience a break or else there's gonna be a heart attack. Now, the way the movie progresses is it goes very gradually. This is good because it gives time to explain why the babysitter is still in the house. The pay is absurdly good, and she has a dark past. Now, to be honest, I'd do anything if I was getting paid that well. Almost anything. Now, if everything was full crazy from the beginning of the movie, that would be hard to believe that the babysitter would want to stay in the house. So the development of the movie is very well paced. The angles at which the doll is framed during close-ups are clearly made to hint towards a certain superiority. Now, when I first saw the movie trailer, I was kind of worried about the fact that they were going to use a doll, this inanimate object, to make this key character. You really feel like this thing is alive, even though the only thing we ever see it do is just stare at people for a very long time. Now for a few things I did not like. There's this one scene I was really looking forward to, which was one of the best scares, in my opinion, during the movie. The problem is it happens very early in the movie and is completely negated because it's a dream. And that happens a few times in the movie. And I kind of feel it's one of the more lazy ways to scare people because the dream removes all limits, and it really makes it easy to make scares that really don't have any impact on the entire story because they don't really happen. Now, as a filmmaker, I've done this before. I'm guilty of this. That's why I know that it's lazy. Now, the second thing is I would have liked a bit more of backstory on a few characters just to understand why they're still in the house. Why are they accepting this? Why don't they just move to Canada or something? Now, during the movie, there are two guys who we know nothing about, and to be honest, the only apparent reason they're staying in the house is because they want to get laid. It's actually implied that one of the guys has been there for a very long time. Doesn't he know about the boy? Does he know what happened to the previous babysitter? Why is he still here? Now, that's not the end of the world, but by the end of the movie, I really didn't care if either of those people died. Now, all in all, it's a very well made movie. The pacing isn't excessively fast, and the suspense builds up very nicely. I'm giving The Boy a B+ because it wasn't really scary to the point where I'm like traumatized, but it was very interesting and it was very suspenseful. I also really enjoyed the technical work behind the movie. So yeah, The Boy gets a B+. I really recommend watching this movie. If you have the money, watch it in theaters. If not, just watch it on Netflix. To be honest, there's really not much. You really don't get much from the theater experience in this movie. So that's it for my review of The Boy. If you liked it, click the like button. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe, of course, to support. I'm Tritam Chu, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you liked it, I'm swinging around, leave a like. Just click the like button.
Please click the like button.
Yeah, and if you have any comments, just write it in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, we're open to suggestions too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you should probably subscribe because we put out videos every week. So if you want to know exactly what time the video comes out, then you should probably subscribe. Alright, if you want to see the last video, or last week's video probably, click right here. And yeah, I don't know.
Like really strayed from the Star Wars universe. Like everything made sense.
I was really scared that the movie would end and you'd have to like wait for, you know? Like,
but, like
at least they gave it like a
yeah.
nice, yeah, that was nice. Guys, you won't be disappointed. For VFX, like what you were talking about mixing practical and visual stuff.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, it was. I liked that. I really like. It felt like that. That's the whole like kind of premise behind what we're saying is like.
Is it you that's squeaking or is it me?
I have no idea.
Did you hear it though?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I heard a little squeak before.
All right, let's just.
Yeah,
try to
it
deal
felt
with
like a Star Wars movie. That's why it was kind of